Okay, so let's start with your name.
Joni,
Okay, and where are you from?
New York City originally.
Oh, awesome. And what was it like
What was it
back
like?
then? Yeah.
In the dark ages. uh, for me, I was a kid who wasn't very good in school, and I used to love to play after school, all kinds of things like sports, handball and basketball and
Yeah.
stuff. But my main thing is I love running into. I lived out in one of the suburbs,
Okay.
Bronx.
Yeah.
There are 5 boroughs. Okay. But my thing was I always loved running into Manhattan because that's where all the theater was, all the art things that I was interested in. Greenwich Village. Um, that was what was good for me.
Cool. Yeah. Were you an artist? You seem to like art a lot.
No, I do seem to gravitate to all kinds of interesting people. I do like art very much, but I don't draw. If you ask me to put a platter of food together, I'll do it very creatively.
Oh, cool.
That's probably my artistic outlet.
Nice. Joan, that's the next one.
How is life different? How is life different now, having all this technology versus beforehand?
It's more difficult for me. Yeah, I really don't know how to handle the computer. I'm always screaming, somebody come and help me. You know. What else? I mean, you have everybody's got the. I don't think I would ever, even if I understood it, I don't think I'd want to be texting all day long.
Yeah,
I'd rather
it's-
have personal communication with
Right.
someone.
How do you think it affects like our generation? Having
I think you're going to lose a lot by constantly doing that. I think it's much more beneficial if you learn how to talk to one another and communicate.
And then do you think there's a gap between teens today and your generation because of technology? Like since you guys aren't as used to using the computer and stuff, so when we're doing little projects on it, is it weird seeing that we know how to do all that, and then, or like, do you wish you could do it, or are you happy that you kind of are?
I would like to be able to do it. I don't know if I would choose
Yeah.
to do it. I prefer writing. We were talking about libraries the other day and how it won't happen in my generation and maybe not in yours, but I don't think anybody's ever going to see a real live book
Yeah.
anymore. Because everything's going to be on that, what do you call it,
Kindle, yeah.
And that to me is sad because I like to hold a
Yeah.
book. I love to read.
Yeah.
And then why and when did you move to Manhattan Beach?
I was married at the time, living in New York, and we went to Florida one year on vacation. And at that time, my husband said he wanted to go into business, and for some reason, the word California came out of my mouth. I said, let's move to California. We could have been stuck in Miami, but I chose and said, let's go to California. And what was the rest of the question? Why? He wanted to go into business, and we came with all the kids.
And then when did you come?
Got me on a date. I know I divorced in '69, so it had to be a couple of years before that.
Oh, cool. What's your favorite thing about living in Manhattan Beach?
Um, I'd say just being near the ocean.
Yeah.
Just being able to see the ocean.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah.
And did you go to college?
Yeah.
Where and what did you major in?
Okay, first I started off El Camino, then I went to Santa Monica and then Dominguez. And my major was called Human Services, which is about a baby step below becoming a social worker, which I never really pursued. And then I worked for the Easy Reader newspaper.
Oh.
And then from there I think went to preschool, became a preschool teacher.
So you
And I worked in a restaurant. That's how I really started coming back into school. One of the waitresses and I became friendly, and she started telling me about all her wonderful courses, and I got so excited. And the first one was art history.
Oh, nice. I'm taking that next
I
year.
didn't think think I could do it. And I was like amazed. I got an A in this class.
Nice.
How it prompted me to keep going.
Yeah.
So it was an accomplishment. But did I answer your question?
Yes, you did.
What is your job? Or what? Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
you worked as a preschool. Okay, cool. What else do you want to ask? So do you like to cook? So do you like to throw things together or not really?
I'm not a cook. I'm not a cook.
Okay.
I'm trying to learn now. I think I'm getting interested in finding out about how to become a vegan.
Oh,
That
that's
seems to be the current rage,
Yeah.
but it should be
Hard.
more healthy.
Yeah.
Possibly, I don't know. It's kind of really, I think, very, very strict. It's worse than being, I mean, it's harder than being a vegetarian.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you girls interested in that?
No, but I have a friend that's a vegan, and I know that it's very limited to
I
what you
think
can
so.
have.
Yeah, I don't think I could.
But I think
carry it
now
out.
they've developed things, like they have vegan stuff that usually wouldn't be.
Yeah.
They somehow make it vegan.
Especially in Southern California.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about your grandkids? How many do you have?
8.
8? Wow.
8.
Are they all ages or mostly?
There are 3 that are around 16. 1 that's 9. The boys are, 2 of the boys, one is I'd say 19 or 20, and the other one's 22 going on 23.
Are they in college right now?
Just one.
Oh, okay.
In fact, he just called me a minute before you.
Oh.
He said, Grandma, I need to talk to you, and that means trouble.
Uh-oh. Are you close to them?
I'd say especially with him.
Oh.
There's another one that's really got a lot of problems with his drinking and drugs. But I mean, as a kid, he was just a wonderful, wonderful, talented guy with, he's a musician. And I try to stay in touch with him. But
Yeah.
it depends where he's at.
Yeah.
Where do they all live?
He lives in Hawaii. The one that just called me, he lives in Beverly Hills. The others are around in this area.
That's good.
So I see.
So how many kids do you have?